The second Screen Music Award recognises the art of composing for a series.
The finalists for the 2024 APRA Best Music in a Series Award, Tohu Paerangi, are
David Feoa'i Awhaese and Nava Katoa Tequila Pule as Hanisi Ngarue for Still Here, Season 2.
We're at the United Church of Tonga. My family has a very deep history with this church. Both sets of my grandparents on my mum and my dad's side both helped in establishing this church back in the 70s. My grandfather, who started the fourth Wangakalapu here, was also a founding member of this church too. Members who have since passed away, who were part of founding this church, were also a deep part of the fourth Wangakalapu itself.
Karl Sölve Stephen for Testify. Karl Sölve Stephen and Rob Thorne for Black Coast Vanishings.
Piha has this amazing energy. It can be very bright, but it also has a very dark and powerful energy.
The cliffs, the rocks, it's all of that disrupted volcanic chaos.
Some nights it's like a supernatural superhighway. There are often things happen out here that just can't be explained.
You need to be careful. Kia tupatu is what the Māori say, beware. And if you're not careful, if you make that wrong decision, it can be quite catastrophic. This area has been fought over by Māori for generations. It's brought the most rugged of the settlers out here. You were either embraced by Piha or you're rejected by it.
Okay, we've had some feedback about the drum rolls, and we've been encouraged to invite a professional drummer to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the musical director of this evening, Ben Lemmy.
of the 2024 APRA Best Music in a Series Award, Tohu Paerangi, is, drumroll please, Karl Sölve Stephen and Rob Thorne for Black Coast Vanishings.
I wrote something down. I think that's heavy, by the way. It was such a deep and heavy kaupapa that we wrote for, so I was compelled to write something down to kind of capture that. Kia ora koutou, ngā mihi nui, APRA, ngā mihi nui, kia koutou. Tuatahi. Our aroha and whakaaro go out to those who this documentary is about, their families and loved ones at Piha and across the world. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou, kia aroha, kia manawa, kia maia. I also want to mihi to the ongoing and inherent silent violence and trauma that permeates a place and its people when things remain unsolved and unresolved. A metaphor for the whole of Aotearoa. Tuarua, ka nui te mihi Karl, a tauhunga puoro, TDT partner, champion, ally, friend. Ngā mihi nui e hoa. Our first purpose or intention when making music for this documentary was that it might in some way bring a healing to the place and the people and its people. So in preparation for that, we took the puoro and we went there and we stood in those places. We walked those pathways, we listened and we played. Ngā mihi to Colleen Brennan for keying us into everything that was there. Ka nui te mihi to Matt Gunn at Roundhead for his amazing mahi in the studio. All three of you, Karl, Colleen and Matt, are masters at holding space and at holding space for Māori. Tua toru, ngā mihi to the project, its team, to Cass Avery and Nicola Smith who wanted and asked for us specifically. Thank you to Ash. Thank you to my children, Alice, Zane, Rosa and Tui Aroha. To my mum and dad, and to my mum and dad, my brother and sisters. Thank you to not just my creative allies, but all allies. All those awesome tangata tiriti who make partnership with tangata Māori a way of living and being. The future is ours, but it will not come without struggle, and the struggle is real. Kia kaha, kia mau. We need to rail against all forms of colonising and imperialist fascism everywhere, or it will destroy us and everything we love. Things will be particularly hard over this next while, so dig in and don't fuck around. Ngā mihi kia koutou, ake ake, mauri ora.
And thank you, Age Prior, for your music editing. And ngā mihi, Rob.